And then I use the Palmer's olive oil formula with vitamin E mixed with all of my favorite essential oils.
Hey, shop.
Gone up. Everything gone up. Gone up.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Misha, and I am here to show you guys how I keep my Faux Locs moisturized. So if you have Faux Locs or any other protective style, like, you know, box braids or Senegalese twist or even crochet, you know, the normal crochet, not the, you know, single crochet, stick around and stay tuned to see how I do my thing, and maybe it'll help you out too. See ya. Okay guys, so right now I am going to be using my Cream of Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco, Shape to Activate, Strength and Shine, Leave-In Conditioner. It says dual action for strength and exotic shine. And it looks like this. Focus. Yeah, but this is what it looks like. Sometimes if you buy it in the store, it's like yellow at the top and then the bottom is kind of clear. That's why it says Shape to Activate. And what I do is I just put all of the individual lots into a ponytail. Like this. And then what I do is I just pull down a few of them and I shake and spray inside the parts just to get that moisture in there. I would definitely suggest using a liquid moisturizer or leave-in or of your choice to moisturize your hair when you're planning on having a style in for longer than a week, just because you don't want to really use like a cream and then by the time it's time to take your hair out, it's all like a whole bunch of buildup and stuff like that. Yeah, I just experienced that when I had the other Faux Locs that I don't know if you guys saw my last video when I was doing a haul and, you know, showing you guys my first time getting the Faux Locs. But yeah, I experienced a lot of buildup with those because I use a cream moisturizer. So I would suggest if you are, like I said, having a protective style or you're getting a protective style, I would highly suggest getting a liquid moisturizer just so that you don't get a lot of buildup and it isn't, you know, linty and everything like that. But I'm going to be back when I'm done doing this to show you guys the next step. I am on the last of the Faux Locs. Spraying the liquid Shape to Activate Leave-In Strength and Shine Conditioner by Cream of Nature. You're spraying all that into my roots. You don't want to spray the actual thread. You just want to spray the roots. This, great tip. This feels so good when you first install them. I installed these myself and I made them rather tight. Not so tight where like my scalp is going to be coming out and stuff like that. Scalp. Hair is going to be coming out or anything like that, but just tight enough so that I know that they'll last for a long while. So yeah, I know that a lot of you natural hair people are like, no grease, no grease, no grease, no grease. But I realized about 6 months ago, no, probably around like 8 or 9 months ago, that my hair wasn't growing the way that it did when I was younger. So I started to think, like, what is going on with my hair that I'm doing now, well, that I didn't do when I was young, that that I did when I was younger, but I'm not doing now. And then I realized I used hair grease. We didn't have any moisturizers. We didn't have any leave-in conditioners. We didn't have any of that when I was a child. All we had was my mama, no hairdressers, my mother, a comb, and some hair grease. And that's exactly how I got my hair done. So, but I didn't want to leave my oils out. So what I did was I got, you know, a tub of grease. This was, I think, like maybe 4 hours or so. It's the Palmer's Olive Oil Formula Grow Therapy with vitamin E. It says for healthy hair and scalp, okay? It says formulated with keratin, soy protein to strengthen the hair structure, extra virgin olive oil, and essential vitamins to nourish the scalp. What I did was, you guys can see inside of it. What I did was I stuck the end of a rat tail comb in it, and I made a really big hole in the middle. And then I took my oil mixture. I poured Jamaican black castor oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, a little bit of coconut oil, some vitamin E oil, and a little bit of glycerin. And I mixed it all up in here, and it was full, but it got to down here by the time I was done squirting it, you know, in here. And I filled the hole up with it, and then I took the end of the rat tail comb and I just mixed the hair grease up until it was all oh, I think I got a couple drops in there, until it was all formulated, and I put it in the fridge so that it could harden up and, you know, everything could sit together and cool down. And this is what came of it. Sorry for a little bit of gloss at the top of it, if you guys can see that, because I definitely just dropped a couple of drops of oil in there. But yeah, so that's what I use. So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to dab a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. A little bit on my finger, and then what I do is I find the part, and I just go like that, rub it in there, then I like that. So just part it and put the hair grease. Part it and put the hair grease. Now you don't want to put too much, but you definitely want to put enough. When I had the red, well, burgundy and black Faux Locs in, I only had to moisturize my hair twice, and they were in for about 2 weeks. So I think that's the thing that I love most about using the hair grease instead of anything else. I mean, I do love my oils, and I also use butters a lot. I use shea butter a lot. I love you know, the regular raw shea butter, but I use that mostly on like natural hair when it's out. When it's in protective styles, I like to use the hair grease just because I know that it is a great sealant. Okay, I don't know why, maybe it clogs everybody else's pores, but it definitely does not clog mine. So yeah. So, wrap this video up. That's pretty much it. I use the Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. It is a liquid one because you don't want it to build up. And then I just ran over top of it with my hair grease. If you don't particularly like to use hair grease, you can always just use, you know, a regular oil, coconut oil, olive oil, whatever oil best suits your hair. You can just use that. or you can use a butter, which is like my second favorite to my hair grease mixture. I use raw African shea butter. So doesn't matter, as long as you seal that leave-in, as long as you seal the leave-in with something to keep the moisture in your hair for a few days, then you're pretty much set. So with all that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so that you can get all of the updates on when I upload new videos and I put new content on here. It'll be a lot easier if you just hit the bell. It'll give you an email or whatever kind of message, and it'll just alert you and let you know when I got something new. So with all that, see you guys next time.
Gone up. Everything gone up. Gone up. So me say get to you, don't make them get you down. Cause we are just a song.